Hello everyone, it's Patricia and welcome to Tester Tuesday. So if you're new to my channel, basically Tester Tuesday usually runs with a big box of testers and I draw some scents from the box and then you guys vote at the end of the video. Whatever the top 2 scents are from the votes, I warm for the following week. But we have a little twist. We have the reappearance of the bag. And what that means is we're going to be starting to draw for the new upcoming spring and summer scents. So we're going to start warming those next week. We're going to warm 3 each week. Last time I did the fall and winter, I did 4. It was a bit challenging to do 4. And also just the number of testers that are new or the number of scents that are new, we're going to do 3. I'll explain more at the end of the video. Let's get into the voting from last week. We had a new record. So the record to beat right now is 104 votes. So thanks everyone for voting. Everyone really pulled through and I actually received some votes after the fact. So please always try to remember, vote on Tuesday. And if you're new, consider subscribing and hitting the little bell because you'll be notified when Tester Tuesday happens. And that way you can weigh in. It's nice to know what people are voting for because we kind of want to know as a group what are people interested in, what scents have the buzz, that kind of thing. So let me just go over what happened this last week. In first place, I don't have a bar, but I have my used up testers. It's the Minty Green Wax of Summer Holiday. It had 31% of the vote. So that one was a clear leader. And we actually had a clear last place scent, which was Holly Berry Cinnamon. It had barely any votes. But then the other 4 scents, I've never seen such a tight race before for second in my life. So in second place, we have Camu Camu. It's like a orange yellow wax color. Let me just tell you the voting order was Summer Holiday, Camu Camu. 1 vote after that was Caramel Sugar Cone. 2 votes after that, Bubblegum Blast and Mandarin Splash tied for I guess 4th. And then at the bottom, Holly Berry Cinnamon. We're going to talk about Summer Holiday. That is our first place scent. And I have warmed this bar before, but I don't have any bars with me. But look at all the testers. I had a lot. I had 3 party and 9 mini. Now you're probably thinking, why does she have so many testers? Basically, I accumulated some testers since I've been a consultant, but I also bought a few destashes from former consultants and things like that. And one particular consultant had a lot of mini testers that she would have grouped in bags. So I think she would purchase a lot of mini testers and then hand them out. So that's kind of what gave me the idea of doing Tester Tuesday in the first place. So that's why I have so many mini testers of this particular scent. Now, Summer Holiday is not available right now, but as of March 1st, it's returning. It will be in the Spring and Summer catalog and on my website, and it's going to be in the floral category. And it's been around for a while. So on cold, I would say it's fairly light on cold. So for the scent description, it is bursting with lush plumeria, tiger lily, and sweet orange, softened by vanilla and radiant amber. So what do I get when I put it in the warmer? I kind of get a soft floral, combined soft floral, and then that vanilla and amber combined to my nose to give me like a soft, musky, almost like a cashmere type scent, a soft, musky cashmere type scent. Very nice and pleasant. I don't really pick up orange. Maybe the orange is there to give a touch of sweetness. But yeah, that's what I get. A soft floral, very pleasant, and that amber, usually amber is kind of volatile and strong to my nose, but it worked well in this scent for me, so I was okay with it. Now I have had a bar, like I said, of Summer Holiday in the past. I think I just had 4 cubes because someone gave it to me. And I warmed it downstairs and it really didn't do the greatest in my open concept area. But where I had so many testers, I thought I'm going to experiment and I put it in 3 different spots. I put it in the next largest area of my home, which is my son's room. And then I also put it in my daughter's room and I also put it in the mudroom. So for strength and throw, it is a lighter wax for sure. I had it about 4.5 to 5 strength and throw out of 10 in my son's room. And I had it lasting there over 3 days, about 32 hours. Mind you, I probably could have taken it out after 2 days just because it's so light, it's really hard to pick up. But sometimes I just leave things in overnight because we use his warmers. We leave them on as night lights in the room so we can see a little bit. In my daughter's room, it was a little bit stronger. I would say 5.5 to 6 out of 10. That was probably the strongest strength and throw I got from all the locations I warmed this in, and I had it lasting 19.5 hours over 2 days. And in my mudroom laundry room, I used the equivalent of 1 cube, so I got a 5 out of 10 for strength and throw, and I only had it lasting 11 hours. So again, less wax, probably not going to last quite as long. I kind of got a little frustrated with this scent, even though I really, really liked it. I kind of wished a little bit more for it. I don't want it bang in your face, super intense floral, but for me, if it was more like a 7 out of 10, I think I would have liked it a little bit better. On warm and cold, fragrance appeal for this scent for me was about 7.5 out of 10. And I would say a year and a half ago, I would have said it was like 5 out of 10. So I think sometimes your scents do change, your preferences. So what would I recommend this scent for people? I mean, I think a lot of people really, really like this. So one thing I want to say is I'm warming testers, so I do not know how reliable they are because they're old, and I didn't purchase them myself directly from Scentsy. I got some of them from D-Stashes, and some of them were my own personal testers. So we always have to factor that in. This is just a guideline. So you can always comment below if you've had different experiences than what I'm experiencing here in my home. So I would advise this scent, maybe if you are someone that was experimenting with trying some florals, this might be a good one to try because it's not like a bang in your face floral. This might be great for someone that just wants a light, gentle background scent. This one might be great to put in a smaller bedroom or a bathroom. That way you can enjoy the kind of beautiful characteristic of this scent because it is a really, really nice scent. Will I repurchase Summer Holiday? Probably not in wax, but I think I will like to pick it up in a car bar and see how it does in my car. And I'll kind of report back. I'll pick one up over the next few months and I'll report back and let you know how it did. Next, we're going to do Camu Camu. This one I happen to have a bar, and I did use a cube just because I needed an extra cube to kind of make things work in my home. So this one I had 5 mini testers and 3 party. So I would say this one's a bit stronger on cold. It's probably a bit higher than medium, between medium and strong. Again, this one is also currently unavailable, but as of March 1st, it's returning, and it's returning in the fruity category. Now this one used to be in the classics, and then it was discontinued for the last 6 months, and people were kind of really surprised at that. And part of me thinks that they might have did this and maybe skinny dipping as well as a Scentsy Club experiment to see how many people would put these in their Scentsy Club. I'll read you the scent description for Camu Camu. It's tropical oasis of lush mandarin, Camu Camu, and passion fruit. So this is a really nice tropical, yummy scent. I mean, I would say fragrance appeal, cold and warm, is like 8 out of 10 for me. I really enjoy this scent. I smell mandarin. I looked up what Camu Camu was because I've never smelled it, and I will read you a little tiny snippet. It's a small bushy riverside tree from the Amazon rainforest in Peru and Brazil, and it bears like a red-purple fruit. Kind of looks like a little bit of a grape or a cherry. It's very, very high in vitamin C. And it smells like a fresh, the oil that is extracted, I guess, smells like a fresh fruit smoothie. It sounds great, doesn't it? Passion fruit in this scent? Yes, I think I smell passion fruit the most just because I don't exactly know what Camu Camu smells like. But this is just a really nice tropical fruity scent, a little bit tangy. That's what I like. It's like a switch up to a regular tropical, citrus fruity scent. So for this one I had some testers, so I kind of decided to split things up, and just where things were warming in my home, I thought I'm going to try this in my open concept area because I know when I have a bar, this is what I use as my backup just to kind of experiment and report back to you guys. So in the open concept area, I put it in. Strength and throw is like 7.5, maybe even 8 out of 10. Really great. It was doing great for only about 3 to 4 hours, and then it just dipped dramatically. I left it in just a tiny bit over 10 hours, and then I removed it because it was so low. And I was a little bit sad about the way it performed. I mean, it was a banger at first in the sense it did really well, and then it kind of just dropped and died. So I decided, well, with the rest of my testers and a cube, I'm going to put it in my bedroom. So that would make up 2 cubes what I normally put in here. So that one it's still going. I have it, again, strength and throw about 7.5, maybe even 8 in here. But it's been lasting at that higher intensity for almost like 12 hours, and then it's starting to die down. Now we're at the 16, 17 hour mark, and it's still going. It's probably like a 5 out of 10, maybe a 4 out of 10. Hard to tell. I'll probably leave it in. It's been going 3 days over little spurts of time, so I will probably leave it in until I kind of don't enjoy it anymore, and then I'll remove it. But would this one be a repurchase for me? I would say I mean, I still have the rest of this bar, but I would like to enjoy this. I'll probably pick up one at some point, but look what I have. I picked up a travel tin, which I've never used, so I'm going to actually use this one. I have another one coming in a different scent, and I'm going to try both travel tins and let you know what I think. But yeah, that was a good one. So I would probably not put it in your open concept area unless you know you're willing to kind of sacrifice some of the scent, because it may not last very long. So maybe stick to medium-sized rooms. I think it does well in probably a medium-sized area. To a small area, it would do fine. So let's get drawing. Okay, so the difference is I'm going to only draw 5 scents each week. You guys are still going to vote for 2 scents. So the only other change is I'm going to warm 3 scents each week. So comment below with your 2 votes on Tuesday. I check back early Wednesday. I always acknowledge your vote with a heart, and I always put when the voting is cut off in the pinned comment in the comments box. So always check there. And if you can't vote on YouTube, consider setting up an account. It's very, very easy. I just Googled how to set up an account. Then you can subscribe to people, you can vote, you can comment on videos, all that kind of fun stuff. Anyway, you can always find me on Instagram as well, and I can tally your vote there. So it's going to be noisy. We're going to draw 5 scents, okay? New spring and summer scents coming up. The first scent, Be My Honey. Pink Cotton, scent number 2. Scent number 3, Strawberry Taffy. Scent number 4, and I should say I did add, to make 15 total testers, I put all 10 new release scents, the 2 Disney scents, the 2 brick scents, and Johnny Appleseed, just because none of those had been in the catalog. So anyway, we're on scent number 4. Speaking of brick, Pina Colada Cha-Cha. And scent number 5, Prickly Pear and Agave. So I will review your 5 choices this week. Remember, 2 votes each. 2 different scents. Be My Honey, Pink Cotton, Strawberry Taffy, Pina Colada Cha-Cha, and Prickly Pear and Agave. I'll check back Wednesday morning. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Please don't forget to vote, and I will see you in the next video.